Hey everyone, how's it going? Um, I've been having a bad day. Yeah, just one of those days that are off. You've had those, right? Like, it's just like you can't put your finger on it. It's just like something is off, and it's causing everything to everything to like. It's almost as if there's something there making sure everything goes wrong in some way. Um, could be a little thing, it could be a big thing, it could be, you know, I don't know. Like first you lose. I don't know. Here's just a random example. Like first you lose uh $5, and then next thing that happens is I don't know. You're trying to catch a bus and you just barely miss it, like, and then you catch the next bus, and then the next, then you find out that you don't have a bus ride back, like you missed the last bus ride back to wherever you're going back. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing after another, and it's just like it almost feels like it was like the day somehow was rigged to be like that. Um, but maybe that's just what it is. Maybe that's just what a bad day is, you know. But who knows if it's something making that happen, or if it's just coincidence, or. But anyways, another thing that I really want to touch on in this video, because it really bugs me, and I feel like it can be one of those things that factors into if the day goes good or bad. Now, I used to be a what if thinker, um, a negative what if thinker, to be more specific. So all the what ifs were negative. What if I'm, it might, it's not exact, it wasn't these exact things, but these are examples of negative what ifs. What if I'm crossing the street and I get hit by a car? What if what if I go to the store thinking that I have enough money for something, then I realize that I don't have enough when I get to the cash register? What if I fall off my bike while I'm riding? What if, what if a drunk driver hits me and injures me? What if just what if insert bad scenario here? I used to be one of those kind of thinkers, and I've been adapting to more towards a positive what if thinker. It's like a mixture of a positive what if thinker and neutral thinking. Like, so it's kind of like it's not all the way over to optimism, but it's it's like in between neutral and optimistic. I try to think optimistic, like I hope for the best. I hope for the best. But I also keep out the negative what ifs, and I hope for the best. And I I take on challenges and obstacles as they come. Like, okay, so there could be a rainstorm today, for example, right? But I don't think, what if there's a rainstorm? Oh no, what if there's a rainstorm? No, I don't do that. I acknowledge the possibility that there could be a rainstorm, and I think if there is, I'll deal with it when the rain starts coming down and when I hear the thunder. I don't think like what if what if because that all that's gonna do is worst, the best thing that, okay, what's the right wording for this, the most that will do if a thunderstorm actually does come along is you will have drained all your energy from worrying about it before it happened, stressing yourself out, and then you won't have the energy to deal with the storm when it actually does come. Whereas if you were just neutral or thinking positive, you know, you may actually make it through that storm better because you have energy and you're concentrating better and you're not stressed out. So I get irritated. I get irritated by um I don't want to say by what if thinkers, but the people who they say they're talking to themselves sometimes, and I don't know. Sometimes I see it as speaking your thoughts out loud, and I hate when people speak negative thoughts out loud because I'm I'm practicing moving away from the negative. And so while I'm in here thinking either what if what if everything goes great today, or not thinking negative or positive, just seeing how it goes as I go along. Um, while I'm doing that, I have this negative, like these people who speak their negative thoughts. It's like, it's kind of like I want to put earplugs in and not hear it. It's like, can you keep those thoughts in your head instead of like verbalizing them, because it's kind of like making it harder for me to keep my um you know it would be really cool if things go good, and they very well might, and if they don't, we'll deal with the situation when it comes. it, you know when people speak negatively, it really makes it much harder for me to think the way I think, which is what I just explained, the neutral slash optimistic. You know what I mean? I get so frustrated by people who keep saying, "Oh, well, what if this happens? How are you gonna do this? Um, how are you gonna do that? Um, are you sure you have enough time?" Sitting here talking about it isn't gonna, ensure that I have enough time. Like, let me just go and do it and freaking find out, you know? And then if I didn't have enough time, fine. Then I didn't have enough time. We'll do it another day. But let's actually find out. Let's live in the present. Let's not like try to speculate all the possibilities of the future, because it doesn't matter what we speculate could happen, like it's not going to change what will happen. And it's not going to better prepare you for what will happen with these speculations and what ifs. So just take it as it comes. Because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Sorry. I needed to vent that, and I wanted to get a haircut today. I couldn't do it because I was running on someone else's time, and I shouldn't. Something was telling me I should just, you know, get to the barber shop on my own. It was one of those situations where like you don't have a ride, so you let someone else give you a ride, but you have a time limit because of, you know, they have things to do and stuff. And sometimes I rather just go it alone and take the bus and stuff and not have to deal with like all the negative speaking, because it's just, I don't know. And I feel like rushing, a lot of people think that rushing is you know more time efficient, but actually this is how I see it, because I don't rush. I go at the pace I need to go at and make sure I get things done correctly. This is how I see it. If you rush, like let's say you're rushing to get out of the house, but you want to make sure you get all the things that you need. If you rush, okay, yeah, you're gonna get out of the house quicker initially, but there's a high chance that you're gonna forget something. You ever had that moment where you're like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and then you remember what it is, and then guess what? You have to drive all the way back, and then you have to go unlock the door and find it, and then go back out. Whereas if you had been patient and had just um, took the time that it takes to find the stuff you need, make sure you got everything, no rushing, no stressing. Sure, initially you would have got out slower, but there wouldn't have been a second trip back because you would have made sure that you had done things correctly the first time. So actually, rushing can make you waste more time. Do you get what I'm saying? And so I just had to let that out because I've had a stressful day, and I think a lot of it has been influenced by negative talk. And I think if I hadn't been dealing with negative talk, I would have gotten stuff done more efficiently. So, but hey, I'm making this video. There's a bright side. Like, I made a video that I might not would have made if I hadn't had this stressful day. So maybe there's a reason for it. Anyways, I love you guys, my viewers. I love you. And God bless you, and try to, unless you have like the skill to completely block out people's negative speaking, until you have that skill, like, try to stay away from the negative speakers, because I know for me right now, at the point I'm at in time, like, or the point I'm at in my life, I have trouble. When there's not a negative speaker around me, I I can I can usually stay neutral to optimistic. But when there's a negative speaker around me, I have a lot of trouble. It's much harder, and a lot of times I can't do it. And their negative thoughts come out verbal, and it starts affecting and impairing my ability to stay positive. So try to stay away from negative thinkers unless you're one of the ones who have mastered positive thinking or neutral thinking, and even other people's negative words won't impair your positive or neutral thinking. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. Have a great day, you guys. Love you. God bless you. And Is that it? Is that all there is to say? Yeah. God bless you all. Dios te bendiga. Oh, in case anyone's wondering, Dios te bendiga is God bless you in Spanish. I like to say it. Yeah. Okay. Bye.